Welcome fellow Fishbusters, and welcome back to another segment. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 go-to baits for summertime bass. We're going to start it off with a top water, and this is a head-in pop-in image. So this is a top water bait. What you want to do is just chuck it along the water, create a little bubbles, and a little splash on the surface, a little disturbance. Pause it and wait for a bite. If they don't bite within 5-10 seconds, repeat the same motion. Twitch it, pop it, and I'm sure you're gonna get a strike. This is great for shallow water, even deep water if it's a little bit clearer of a lake, but you're gonna get bit on this. Great for largemouth and smallmouth bass. Another great bait for the summertime is a buzzbait. You don't have to get too creative in color. Usually I go white. Makes it look like it's a bait fish on top of the surface. Great for calm days, even with some ripple on the water. Makes a lot of noise. And you're gonna get bit, and if you do, it's gonna be a large bass. Big bass like buzzbaits. And for smallmouth and largemouth, but especially if you're targeting smallmouth, a tube is a great bait. Imitates a crayfish. You're gonna drag this along the bottom. On rocks, you can make it weedless in a Texas rig and throw it into weeds. Crayfish colors work best. Try and experiment within your lake, because every lake is different for colors. And a great all-around bait, especially when the lake is really pressured or the bite is really tough. Throw a little minnow bait like this and put it on a drop shot. You can just nose hook it, toss it out, wait, give it a little twitch, but mostly just allow the water to do the motion for it, and you're gonna get bit on it. Natural colors work best for drop shot. Don't go too big. It's more of a finesse presentation. And one of the best lures of all time is a jig. Great for largemouths or smallmouth. You want to have it in a crayfish pattern. If it's dirtier water, you might want to add a rattle. Pair it with some sort of plastic crayfish imitation. Pitch it out into thick weeds. Drag it along rocks. Flip it around docks. Anywhere you think a bass is going to be hiding, this is one of the best lures to get to it, because mainly of the weed guard. The main thing is you want to have a rod that's heavy enough power to support the weight of this lure, because it is a heavy lure. And when you're throwing this lure, chances are you're in thick vegetation or around docks where you want to get the bass out as fast as possible, and a heavier stout rod will help it. So if these top 5 lures have made your list, comment down below. If you have any other suggestions that I should throw this summer, I want to hear it down below in the comment section. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. We'll see you next time.